Hey audio lovers, CJ here with Prodigy Creations, and I got a quick video today showing you how you can get an old school lo-fi sound to your tracks. I've been dabbling in creating some lo-fi music lately, and I released this song that I have pulled up here called Rainy Days. And if you'd like to listen to the full song, I'll make sure to give you the link to where you can find that. But before we dive into the details, let me just show you an A-B comparison of what the track sounds like before and after adding all of the lo-fi elements. So as you can hear, with the effects added, it gives it a classic, warm analog sound to it, and there's a couple different things I did to help create this sound. So the first thing I did was I went to my drum section, put on an EQ, and I slapped on this low-pass filter. And what that's doing is it's taking away all of the crisp, high-end sound and therefore helping the track sound more vintage and warm. In this particular instance, I cut out everything from around 5K and above. But there really isn't a set rule to this. It's all about having a creative ear and going with what sounds right to you. So I literally just started from here and I slowly went down until I felt like it sounded good. And that's what I would recommend you to do as well. So let's have a listen of these drums before and after adding the EQ. So as you can hear, by cutting out all those high-end frequencies, it really helps to bring out the warm, bassy parts of the kit. And obviously this helps as well by this boost I have in kind of the low mids. This was mostly for balancing out the bass with the kick drum, but it definitely does help as well. All right, and then the next thing I did was I added this Abbey Road vinyl plugin from Waves. And as you can probably guess, this emulates the noise and crackle that you hear when you play music on a vinyl record. Really gives it that classic old-timey feel. This plugin has a lot of customizations. You can change the generation of the vinyl production, you can change the turntable that it's being played on, and you can even change the cartridge, or in other words, the needle that is being used to play the record. But the main things I want to focus on are the noise levels, crackle, and the click levels. You can adjust how loud you want both the noise and crackling sounds to be. So let me just enable this real quick so you're going to hear what it sounds like. So I can adjust the level of the noise. Can adjust the level of the crackle. And also the amount of clicks, which is those short, loud pops that tend to happen when you play music on a vinyl record. And I can also adjust how many clicks I want recurring with this density knob here. So let's just do another A-B comparison, and this time I'll do it with and without the vinyl effect engaged. All right, and then the very next thing I did was I altered this Electric 88 keyboard sound. So let me just do another A-B comparison showing you it with and without effects. So the first thing I did was I added this Kramer Tape plugin on the channel, and this is a reel-to-reel tape emulation. This is the kind of device that they would record music on before the digital age, and it had a much different sound than what we get today by recording digitally. So this is why the Kramer Tape exists. You know, it can help us to achieve those analog imperfections of the old days. So the main components I used for this was first the tape speed here, which you have the choice between 7.5 IPS and 15. I chose 7.5 because that's the option that produces more low end and less high end, which is what that lo-fi sound is all about. I added some flux here, which causes some nice sounding distortion. Let me just show you. And lastly, I added some wow in Flutter. So I showed you the extreme settings so I can show you what it really does, because it's kind of hard to explain. But basically, it kind of adds some fluctuations in pitch and can cause it to sound a little more worn, if you will. But let's use it more subtly than that. And then the last thing I used in this plugin was the built-in delay feature. And you get two different delay features to choose from. You got slap and feedback. So play around with that and see which one feels right to you. And then I did also add the Abbey Road vinyl plugin on this one, but as you can see, I actually have the noise, crackle, and clicks turned all the way down. Since I already had those sounds on the drums, I didn't really find it necessary to have it again. But I did find that even without those functions, it does still add a little character. If any of these plugins piqued your interest, from the Kramer Master Tape to the Abbey Road vinyl to the Electric 88 piano that you saw me using, I will provide links in the video description to where you can download them. They are affiliate links, so by using them, you will really help to support my channel, which will allow me to continue making free content for you. So I appreciate all of you who are willing to do that for me. And that is it for me today. I hope you found this video helpful. Give it a like for me if you do. And again, this is CJ from Prodigy Creations. Thank you for watching, and happy creating, friends.